There's so many dates to remember.
I know. I get all the
anniversaries, like kids' birth
May
dates.
14th.
How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
How did we know?
People would say, if you can't sleep, take something to sleep. The Lord has let me sleep just fine.
And I don't know how the executives over at Turning Point USA sleep at night.
While countless people who never even met Charlie Kirk are staying awake, stressing about what really happened during that unexpected situation, his widow, Erika, is sleeping calmly, and now everyone thinks they finally understand why. According to Online Talk, just days before Charlie moved ahead with the divorce, pages from his private journal suddenly appeared online. Those pages suggested he uncovered some unclear things about Erika's past that really shook him. By now, the internet has heard every kind of theory about Charlie and Erika's relationship. Some say Erika was placed in Charlie's life by a major TPUSA donor, while others claim she had connections to a private elite group that wanted to keep a certain client list hidden, a list Charlie reportedly wanted to bring to light.
And I've never felt that. I'm not angry with God. Never have been. Never have I questioned, why, Lord, are you putting me through this? Why are you testing me? Why are you? Because God is so good and he's so sovereign.
I could have never forgiven Tyler Robinson for whatever part he played in this. And obviously I'm saying whatever part he played in this because I don't believe that he was the lone person involved. I don't even think it's the person that killed Charlie Kirk.
And each rumor gets more dramatic than the last, which is exactly why people online can't stop talking about them. But these newly leaked notes flip the entire discussion upside down. Many believe they even explain how Erika was able to move forward so quickly.
Charlie Kirk and Erika Kirk filed for a disillusionment of marriage 2 days before his assassination. There are actual text messages back and forth between Erika and Charlie discussing a separation of assets and how they are going to come out publicly and when the right time.
Even forgiving the person who was supposedly tied to the moment that changed Charlie's life forever. Then she said one sentence that made everyone freeze, because it sounded simple, but the tone carried weight. She said, "I don't even think that was the person who directly caused the events that led to Charlie Kirk's departure."
Every time Erika got involved in a Turning Point event, something felt off. People got pulled from their posts for no clear reason, replaced with names nobody recognized. What most people don't realize is that Erika had already started acting like CEO before Charlie even died. She was giving orders, making executive calls, speaking for the organization in ways that made all of us uncomfortable. Charlie would try to intervene and she'd just talk over him, like he didn't even matter anymore.
That single line sparked a brand new storm across the internet almost instantly. Suddenly, old theories started sounding fresh again, and people began looking at the situation from a completely different angle. Now let's talk about the divorce rumors. A TikTok account went viral, claiming that Candace Owens accidentally shared proof that Erika tried to get their marriage annulled just days before everything happened. According to that creator, Candace posted screenshots of text messages and legal documents that suggested Charlie was actually the one who pushed for the separation in the first place. But that wasn't the whole picture, not even close.
So many dates to remember.
I know. I get all the
anniversaries, like kids' birth
May
dates.
14th.
How did we? So we've been married for.
How did you know it was time to get married?
How did we know? You just know.
It's also what, don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time. And plus, we were ready to start our life together.
That's
Earlier this year, Charlie and Erika reportedly sold their home in Arizona, and many people instantly took that as a sign that the two had already separated long before the situation that redirected Charlie's entire path. People online started connecting dots quickly, saying the move proved things were shifting behind the scenes.
We pushed back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border. So maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years.
Now, insiders close to Charlie are speaking out too, saying the picture-perfect couple everyone saw in public wasn't the full reality. According to these insiders, there were plenty of heated arguments happening privately, arguments no one outside their circle ever heard about. One source even said that in the months leading up to Charlie stepping away, Erika had basically taken on his role at TPUSA, almost like she was moving into the center of the organization. They described moments where she'd talk over him in meetings, acting as if his voice no longer mattered the way it used to. And then came that awkward video. Charlie asked Erika a simple question about their wedding day, which happened in Israel.
Going to be there in Israel too.
And so I was on a pilgrimage with my mom in Israel, and I turned around and I saw someone who looked super familiar.
And she froze right there on camera. She couldn't remember how long they had been married. She stumbled over her words and tried to cover it with the usual line, "It feels like forever." But the moment didn't land well at all. Viewers felt the tension immediately. It even looked like Charlie was studying her reaction closely, almost like he already suspected that something was off and wanted to see how she would respond. Now people believe he had been piecing things together for a while, especially since he had shifted his opinions on several major topics: COVID rules, restrictions, Ukraine, the border, and more.
How did your mom choose Phoenix?
So she chose to move to Phoenix from Ohio because there was more of an opportunity for a female business owner out here, especially from the standpoint of she was getting involved with the government, so Homeland Security and Department of Defense. And so she had other business partners that were out here that were already in that industry.
That moment reminded viewers that not everything online reflects real life, and many have learned to question the polished images they're shown. But now the bigger question is about Charlie himself. Was he starting to look deeper than politics? Was he beginning to doubt his own marriage? And was he quietly wondering if everything Erika told him about her past was truly the full story? With all the recent information coming out about Erika's life before she ever met Charlie, people can't help wondering what she kept hidden and how much she actually shared with him. When Charlie met her, he didn't have much experience in relationships. She, on the other hand, was 5 years older and had a long, colorful history that sounded like something from a movie. She was a Miss America contestant, a Trump pageant winner, a casting director, founder of a Romanian orphanage project, a reality TV personality, and a music video model.
And in the snake of the ticket line was a guy who looked very familiar. I had no idea who he was. And I told my mom, this guy looks so familiar. And as a typical mother, she said, go and say hi. No, we were late for our flight, and I'm not going to come off like a crazy person with that's just weird. That ended up being Charlie.
2. Every conversation feels different. Every meeting changes meaning. Every strange moment lands harder. Maybe Charlie began realizing parts of his marriage didn't add up. Stories didn't match. Background details were unclear. Erika's behavior raised new questions. And when those personal notes leaked, notes showing Charlie felt distance and doubt, the entire community saw the situation in a new light. It didn't look like a love story anymore. It looked structured, arranged, maybe even directed over time. Each day, more details surface: a message, a recording, an old clip, an email, a sentence that hits differently now. And instead of making things clearer, everything feels more tangled and unpredictable.
So Charlie Kirk's wife, who the day Charlie Kirk was murdered, I said I felt for, I still do, for her and her kids, she's grifting now. Charlie Kirk is worth tens of millions of dollars. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. And his wife is going on social media and asking people for donations and money. What is she doing? Other than grifting, what else would you call that? If you're going to get donations, why wouldn't you use it for something like, I don't know, helping the homeless, doing something about those that are mentally ill, for example? There's so much you could do with these donations of money that can help society. Instead, she's going to be using it for herself. And I say to myself, your husband was worth tens of millions of dollars. Why are you grifting and asking for money before your husband is even 6 feet underneath the ground? I find this distasteful and I find it disgusting.
People who once thought this was only a personal tragedy now believe it has multiple layers involving influence, direction, and control. Some who believed Erika wanted to continue Charlie's legacy now question her intentions. And people who trusted TPUSA to defend the truth see an organization avoiding questions instead. Maybe Charlie saw too much, maybe he noticed something, or maybe he simply no longer fit the role someone created for him. And just to be completely clear, based on public information, this discussion reflects online conversations and public commentary only. Nothing here claims to confirm anyone's private life. This is commentary and entertainment, nothing more. But whatever the truth is, this story has grown far beyond what anyone expected. And like every moment of silence, something bigger is usually happening underneath. If this opened your eyes, tap that like button, leave a comment, share this video, and subscribe to Fame Exposed for more deep dives.